Hello and welcome to video 5 of the Intro to Day Trading course. This video I'd recommend for not only just new traders but also experienced traders, as I'll kind of break down exactly the benefits that you'll be getting as a gold member and the services that we provide from Algosnipe Trading. Essentially, we provide our services on two platforms. The first platform will be on Discord. On Discord we have a gold member exclusive channels, so I'll just show you guys here. So we have gold member exclusive channels. In these channels, we will give regular weekly and market updates. We will give weekly updates on sort of the macroeconomic view of the market, as well as morning updates where we will draw our own demand supply zones, which key areas to watch on charts on both the S&P 500 futures and the NASDAQ 100 futures. And I'll also give my outlook for the day, sort of giving a brief game plan on how to tackle markets that day. So these will be weekly updates, giving the macroeconomic view, as well as morning updates, sort of giving a game plan on how to tackle the markets. In our gold member exclusive channels, we will also be giving out regular option plays. We will be putting out unusual option flow that can sort of give us sort of long-term indications on stock and equity swing plays. Talking about swing plays, we will also be giving out swing term and long-term portfolio holds. In the 100K portfolio and in the swing trade channels, you'll be seeing our sort of longer term trades. The second area, second platform where you'll be getting a majority of our services is in the pro trading room. So if you are a gold member, you should receive a link in your email with a link to the pro trading room, as well as your unique username and password. In the pro trading room, you will see our live charts running the Algosnipe Trading Strategy, which I will sort of go over in this presentation. Alright, so in this video again, I will be going over the Algosnipe Trading Strategy. This strategy was developed by our master trader, Devinder. Just a reminder that not every strategy works the same for everyone, so just make sure that you backtest and paper trade until you feel confident. Also, nothing taken from this video or during this live session should be considered as buy-sell recommendations, and ensure that you are aware of the risks of trading, especially day trading. Please do your own due diligence. So in this video, I'll be going into detail about the indicators on the charts that you'll be seeing, as well as how we use live charts to determine our long and short positions. Alright, so the first thing I do want to mention is that the charts that you'll be seeing are live on the 1 minute time frame. The 1 minute time frame, price moves up and down a lot, and it can be extremely volatile, so just keep that in mind when you are watching the charts. The first indicator that I do want to point out is the algo itself. The algo is a coded indicator that we have created, which combines a series of parameters to determine buy and sell points. The indicator will form alerts in the form of a BL buy long, CL close long, SS short sell, and CSS close short sell. The algo will also provide you with a green up arrow on the candle before entering into a buy long position, and it will give you a big red arrow to the downside if it's before entering into a short sell position. One viable strategy is to simply follow the algo and enter when it does and exit when it does. The next indicator that I want to point out, and probably the most important indicator on the chart, is the TTM squeeze at the bottom. The TTM squeeze is a momentum indicator, but it's also a good indication of market volatility. The two things to look out with regards to the TTM is the first is the dots. Typically, red dots will indicate areas in the market when price is moving in a tight range and is likely to go sideways. When you have green dots, that's an indication that the market has some instilled volatility and we can get better direction in the move. So typically, just to break it down, is that if it's red dots, there's no trade, and if it's green dots, then there is likely that a trade will occur. Okay. The second thing you guys want to look at in the TTM is the histograms. The histograms will give you a good indication of momentum. When you see these light blue bars increasing, it indicates that trend and momentum is to the upside. If you see these dark blue bars, it indicates that momentum is still to the upside. However, it is slowing down. If you see these red bars, that means momentum is strong to the downside. And if you see the yellow bars, that just means momentum is still to the downside, but it is slowing down. Typically, you want to, in your trade, you would want to see these histograms move in the direction of your trade. So if you take a short sell, you would want to see these red bars moving downwards. And if you take a buy long, you would want to see these light blue bars moving up in direction of the trade. Alright, the next indicator to watch is the white moving average, the white line moving average, and the 5-minute pink line moving average. Both these lines are an area of combination of different types of moving averages, which are just previous averages calculated on price and are commonly used as areas of support and resistance. Typically for long trades, you would want price to be above these two lines, as it could be an indication that trend is to the upside, and for short trades you would want price to be below these two lines as an indication that trend is to the downside. Okay. The algo will also automatically create short-term areas of support and resistance by marking recent highs and lows, and it will also mark automated trend lines by connecting higher highs and higher lows and higher highs to make automatic trend lines for you guys as well on the chart. Sometimes these trend lines and areas of support and resistance could be good areas to look for a potential breakout or reversal. On our charts, we also use VWAP, which is indicated by this bolded pink line here. VWAP stands for volume weighted average price and is a very commonly used indicator to determine level of support and resistance. So it could be a key area to watch out as well for a potential breakout or a reversal. So essentially, when looking for a long trade, you want to see a buy long indicator by the algo, green dots, and a histogram moving in direction of the trade. You would want price to be above the white line and the 5-minute line. You would want to see a break of a resistance level, trend line, or VWAP. So in this example here, you can see that we had the buy long indicator by the algo. We saw green dots and momentum come in direction of the trade. We saw that price is above the white line and above the 5-minute, and we got a break of a trend line. So this was a good indication for us to go long here, and we caught a nice move to the upside. For a short trade, you'd want to see a short sell indicator by the algo. You want to see green dots and the histogram moving to the downside, and you want to see price to be below the white line and the 5-minute line, and a break of either support, trend line, or VWAP. So in this case, you can see that we had a nice short trade here indicator on this level right here. So we had the short sell come in by the algo. We saw green dots and the histogram moving to the downside, and we have the price is now below the white line. It broke the 5-minute line here, and that indicated us to go to the downside. So this would be our short entry, and we caught a nice move to the downside. It is important to note that the algo is displayed on the 1-minute chart, so there is a lot of potential for fake outs as price moves up and down quickly in the shorter time frames. So it is important to wait for some confirmations before entering the trade. Typically, I wait for 3 confirmations. The first confirmation is to have a confirmation close at the break of a level of resistance or support. So in this long trade example, once we had the break of the trend line, I would wait for a confirmation close, which was on this candle, before entering the trade. So that's the first confirmation. The second confirmation is as I'll wait for volume to come in direction of the trade. On our charts, volume can be indicated by these light blue bars that you see on the chart. So in this case, for the long trade, you saw that as soon as this trend line support broke and we had a confirmation close, we also saw volume come in the market as well. The third indication, or the third confirmation that I look for, is for the histogram to move in direction of the trade and for there to be green dots. Once I see these 3 confirmations and a break as on the confirmations that I previously mentioned, then I'll be seen as a viable entry to enter the trade. So that's the long example. If you look at the short example, we had the confirmation close here, we had volume come in direction of the trend, and we had green dots and the histogram moving in direction of the trade, which is good confirmations for us to enter into that short. With any strategy, it is also important that you have your stop loss, which is the maximum risk that you are willing to take on the trade. For our strategy, the main areas that we use the stop loss is either the white line moving average or the 5-minute moving average. So in this case, if we were to enter in this long position, this would be our entry here at the close of this candle, and our stop loss would have been at the white line. For the short trade, our entry would have been here at the confirmation close of this candle, and our stop loss would have been at the white line here. It is important that you always use a stop loss and you always have a predefined level of risk that you are taking before entering into the trade. Anyways guys, this was just a brief video going over on how you can use the live charts to benefit your trading. However, it is important that you guys do backtest and practice this strategy before using live funds. Not every strategy works the same way for everyone, and a lot of trading requires emotional discipline and practice. In the next video, I'll be going over some trading psychology and risk management tips. And if you're watching this video for the first time, welcome to the Algosnipe Trading team.